Yeah. Yeah. I'm back. Oh, that was a weird sleep. Hello, everyone, and welcome to a live stream. I haven't done these in a while because I'm going to keep 100%. I thought Arc Raiders was going to be my streaming game, and I kept playing it, and then it sucked, and the game really sucked, and I was like, I don't want to play this anymore. And so I took a very long break trying to find games to stream, and I realized that, hey, I'm doing the grind to get every single save file complete still. Why don't I just do that again? So let me get the music out of here. Hiya. Get the fuck out of here. Alright, let's get ULTRAKILL up. I think if I just do this, it should just pop to my monitor. There we go. I'm gonna move you up here. There we are. Alright. ULTRAKILL, ULTRAKILL, ULTRAKILL. ULTRAKILL. Tell me if it sounds all good. I've been trying to P-rank fraud for the past week. So far it's been questioning my sanity. No, that's fair. I think that, it's fucking hard, man. Some of these levels are really fucking hard. So, the goal for today is I just am going to be P-ranking fraud on various difficulties and showing off cool things that I found in the downtime. So as you can see here, all these are on 9-1, except for Brutal. I really don't want to do this on Brutal, man. It's just... I think I've expended my want to play Brutal for a very long period of time because I got P-2 done. But, who knows? I might visit it. And by I might, I mean I will. I just gotta get through it. So, as you can see here, I've completed all of Fraud on Violent. But if I go over to Harmless, I think it'll still be the same. Yeah. All on Harmless. And that's all good. What about Lenient? Ah. Look at that. Now, what's happening here is I'm pretty sure an update went live that made it so if you complete the game on a higher difficulty, it no longer P-ranks the previous difficulties like it used to. So, for example, if I P-ranked everything on Standard, it would P-rank everything on Lenient and Harmless as well. But, as you can see here, despite me already having done this on Violent and Standard, for some reason, this level on Lenient is not completed. Very weird. So, I'm just going to be doing this. We're going to be doing this for a pretty long period of time. And I have gotten really good at identifying the shenanigans, the stuff. Oh, also you can do this. Dash over here. And then I think it's actually just over this way, right? I know it's somewhere around here. Where art thou, you weird secret? I good luck P-ranking this on Brutal. Yeah. I have a sense that the only thing that's gonna really ruin my complete afternoon is doing fucking 8-3. Is the dev room in the mirror version? I swear it was in the daytime version. We can check real quick. Who knows? It might be some bullshit, as it so commonly likes to be. As far as like, oh, so it is in the mirror version. Strange. Yeah, where's that? Lamau. Anyways, I say dev review, I mean, yeah. The, that one was surprisingly not one of the first secrets I found, in this area. I think one of the first secrets I found is there's like a bunch of tomatoes in a garbage can. Specifically like that tomato, like, dev. You know what I mean? One of the, like, the lead programmers, plushies, is just sitting in a fucking garbage. But, yeah, I got every secret. And I'm just going through and doing all this. Hec-tech? Yes, thank you. There's like a garbage bin that is just full of hec-techs. I should have remembered that off the top of my head. I literally have... I've gone to the museum even after the fucking, fraud update and whatnot. Fun fact, I always go to the dev museum after every significant update to see who worked on what and who voices what. For example, Dave Oshiri's wife being the voice of power, and also was having their child, not during, but definitely around the time. Oh my god, Velocity's here, what's up? You guys are also going to see some absolutely dog water Ultra Kill plays. I haven't been playing this for a really long time today. Wow, anyone else like that little trick where I just missed all those shots? That was pretty cool. Bygone are the days where I'm actually able to hit a fucking shot. Mind you, I did 8-3 on Violent P-Rank today. There we go. Fuck me. Okay, well luckily this isn't a record run, it's simply just a speed run. Or, it's not a speed run, it's a just complete the level run. Complete the level P-Rank run. But, yeah, I've been getting really good at this layer. I think that, the one thing that really gets me a lot is the movement in specific areas. This next area coming up has some pretty tricky movement. Moving the mic closer to my face. I recently talked about this while I was, I think, or no, I didn't talk about this yet. I did a archipelago recently, and to those who don't know what an archipelago is, imagine you're playing Ultra Kill, and you have randomized weapons, not randomized enemies, just randomized weapons and levels. And your goal for the run is to beat the game, P-ranks all across the board, and you unlock random weapons and random levels as you play the game, because other people are unlocking them for you. Like, they're doing something in their game that's unlocking it for you. Well, that sounds easy, because it just means that you can just get all the weapons that you need, and then also get a little bit of a bonus. Where'd that better command go? I think it just fucking popped. But, it's like, you do something in your game that unlocks something for someone else's game. And it makes it so you can have these really cool things where, like, you're playing a Hat in Time, and then you unlock a timepiece. But that timepiece doesn't go to you, it goes to somebody else in the form of a different item. So say that timepiece gets turned into alternate shotgun, or 7-2 or some shit like that, you know what I mean? And then you pick up secrets, and they give you other shit for other players. It's a really cool thing, and in concept, it's awesome. In execution, it's even more awesome. Sounds neat. Yeah, I would definitely give it a shot. If you have a... You can do it with like, a person. Like, it doesn't take that much, like, convincing. I mean, I will say there is a bit of a, like... You do kind of gotta, like, get the thing set up, and then you gotta fucking... Oh, god damn it. You gotta get the thing set up, and then you gotta, download the right packs, and then you gotta set up the YAML files and shit like that. It's a bit of a process. But once you get it done, it's really, really fun. And it works with a wide variety of games, not exclusive to Ultra Kill or Hat in Time, or any, like, Steam games. You can do, like, Ocarina of Time, Links to the Past speedrun is probably the one I was gonna originally do. Oh, whoops. But yeah, I would definitely give it a shot. They're really cool. And there's like a Google Doc that you can find. I thought I like had it on my repertoire. If I don't, there's a document that contains like the list of like every game you could possibly play whilst during an archipelago, and whether they're like stable or unstable, if they need an external add-on. And I'll tell you now, over the course of maybe the next week, I want to say, I'm going to be doing an archipelago speedrun with some of my friends. And I'm not going to be, like, in a call most of the time. I might pop into a call occasionally. But it's, like, it's, because it's asynchronous, meaning that you don't got to be online for it. Why did I do that? So you don't got to be online for it. You can just do it whenever. And so my plan was I was going to... So I'm sure this is how I get stuck. Okay, thank God. I've been having some, like, weird sticking issues today. I got stuck underneath a glass panel and fucking, Or you're not gonna open that door. I've been stuck under a glass panel in -3. It's really annoying. Anyways, I'm going to potentially be doing a really big archipelago that requires me to P rank every single level, including P-2, and I'm doing it exclusively on violent. I would do it on brutal, but I'm going to keep 100%. I don't like brutal mode, so yeah. I'll do the one that I'm the most comfortable with, and the one that I know I can do, rather than the one that it's annoying and I don't like it. Are y'all ready to watch fucking Mirror Reaper just get, like, just demonized? And I'm gonna do this. Are you gonna show up? Bro? I can see you back there. There you are. Goddamn. There we go. Well, not my flashiest, but definitely my cleanest. Not cleanest. It was not. He's shy. I wish Mirror Reaper was more difficult. It's such a cool concept. It's one of my favorite tracks in the OST. That is actually fair. I hate how they buffed him, but like they're like, yeah, we buffed his resistances to like saws and electricity and nails. And while that sounds good in concept, the execution of it was just kind of like it felt like I was still able to kill them the exact same anyways. I don't know. They just really don't have a lot of health, and it's kind of a shame. Anyways, we're gonna move on to this one. I think this one needs standard and harmless done. Standard. Why did I do that? Standard, harmless, and lenient? Was lenient one? Lenient is one, because this is the save file I played the initial runs on, right? Bro, after listening to the way you talk, I thought you had more subscribers. Have you thought about like trying to make content of other games? No. In fact, I tried making content about other games, and now I'm here. No, I'm kidding. You never know. You never know. Honestly, there is a very real possibility that me playing the exact same games over and over again has resulted in a bit of a strange dichotomy where I simply am just not having a lot of subscribers. But you know what? I'll tell you right now, I don't really care. Plus, I already played like a shit ton of games. The main thing is simply just reach. That's the big one. I need to give a word out a lot more. Eh. Oh yeah, little tip to people who are struggling with providences. They instantly die to cannonballs. Doesn't matter if they're boosted or not. And that is every time. Zero, like, it's not a fluke that it only can happen like once, or like you have to do a specific trick. Literally a dry fire cannonball can kill them. Should swap my saws to nails, because I like using the. I've been trying out nails a lot more, and man, they're pretty good. Let's see. And Jerion. Jerion. I think it's Jerion, right? Like actual official pronunciation. I thought it was Gurion for the longest time, like Gerson, but no, it is in fact. I think it's in fact like Jerion or some shit like that, but. That fight is awesome. That fight is really goddamn cool. Let's see. Well, I don't know if this is information she's gonna help me, but I might as well say it. Yeah, fair enough. Do what you gotta. I am ideally gonna be doing more shit with like the YouTube like creator tab or whatever the fuck, but I just haven't had the. I'm gonna tell you right now, because I'm a lazy asshole, and I have just simply not dabbled in that tech as of late. I'm sure that, like, if I literally put, like, one post or some shit like that, it's just gonna be, like, an influx of people seeing my content, but so far, I mean, I don't know. Oh, there's gonna full-time just working for content. Never been able to change. Yeah, that's fair. Sorry, I was reading that and just got beef. Ugh. Oh god. Let's see. A good user just failed because they're or have failed because they're outside their outside. Sorry, I gotta like let me read your stuff. Hold on. If you ever want to become a follow-on YouTuber, I suggest you be careful with the content you make because it might be turned to audience out of it. It might change your content. Yeah, see that's fair, but I kind of also find it that I mean, it is still very strange because I think it's also just algorithm. That's a big, massive part of why my channel has like both really good days and really bad days. It's because I'll play like Arc Raiders and it'll get like a couple of views here and there. I won't make a video about it, but I'll stream it and it gets a couple of views. And then I play ULTRAKILL because that's what the channel was based off of, and then it pops off. Then I play like Wobble Dogs, and then that gets a lot of attention. And then I play Ring World, and that gets a lot of attention. And then anything between that is like weird and doesn't get a lot of views. And I'm fine with that, honestly. I'm fine with a lot of my less popular content still being games that are incredibly cool. Because at least I have played them, instead of waiting to like earn a really big audience and then not knowing what the fuck I'm talking about with newer games. Do you guys like the fact I just beefed all of those goddamn fairies? But yeah, ULTRAKILL definitely is the founding father of this entire channel, which is why I like to visit it from time to time and do streams like this, where I could just kind of flex, not flex, just zen out, play a bajillion hours of ULTRAKILL. I will tell you right now, the day I hit a parry on a Sisyphean Insurrectionist is the day I explode. I have literally never gotten one this week alone. I swear, I think it's a curse or some shit. Okay, punked. This area I always mess up in. Right over here. I need to go to this building to exit, and I always get turned around and start going to the wrong exit anyways. Oh, shit. I don't think I've ever parried an Insurrectionist. It's because your hitbox is just weird. Like, I don't know what the hell the deal is with it. It's because it's like a moving parryable hitbox on a static object or some shit like that, and it causes the game to kind of freak out a bit. Not sure why that's the case, but it is. Oh god, okay, so we're gonna do that. And then you can go over here, grab that, and then we're gonna go over here, do that. What we're gonna do, how do I want to do this really? Yeah, we'll do this really. There we go. Jump, and then we gotta go into this building, not the other one. I messed up my jump. I genuinely fear the day 8-E will release. Yeah, I think, okay. People are always talking about how 8-3 is like the hardest level to have come out as of late. I seriously do believe that the day 8-3 comes out, or 8-E will come out, I think that will genuinely be the hardest level in ULTRAKILL, zero competition. Like, they're gonna have to pull some actual, like, bullshit. Why did I do that? I'm not going to 4, we're going to 2. There we go. I don't know why I took the elevator this run. I literally never take the elevator. Streaming's making me do weird things, let me tell you. But, yeah, the, 8-E, man, that's gonna be strange as fuck. Oh, what do you guys think the secret level is gonna be like? What game do you think it's gonna reference? I had money that Faith was going to be the 7-S secret, and it was gonna be like a little Faith tribute of some kind, because it was in like the dark level, and then it was, you know, Mr. Cleanup Detail or Power Launch Simulator would be the better bet. But I think this one is going to actually be Faith, because the way you get into the secret room itself is very reminiscent of a puzzle that you have to solve in Faith, like Chapter 3. Not to mention it's also another New Blood game, so the chances are probably even higher. Okay. That's... Boom. No Devil Lived On, I think, is probably one of the best ULTRAKILL songs for Fraud, in my opinion. A little fun fact to people who don't know, every song in 7-2 is a palindrome. There's a little fun fact for you, to those who might not know. No Devil Lived On, Never Odd or Even, and Mirror Rim. They're all palindromes, and it's pretty cool. If you don't know what a palindrome is, it's like when the phrase is the same forwards as it is backwards. There we go. Pop. So, you know, you just reminded me because I was talking about 8-E. Oh, Japa. I was talking about 8-E and whatnot. Cool little, a cool little fact is, a little fact, it's not a fact, it's just me spitballing with my friend. Me and my friend were discussing what the most evil room in ULTRAKILL would ever be. And I was saying this, and I was like, I think that if they were to do anything for a potential encore level, they absolutely have to do the thing where it's a gutter man who is idled and infinitely firing from an area with a bunch of cover. That would probably be the one for like, more like 7-E or whatever, like having like actual like a fortress you gotta break into, a la Abiotic Factor or some shit like that. That's really the only one that really comes to mind, but I think that would be badass. Having like the entrance to the level be that you have to duck and cover behind like mountains of bodies as you approach a fortress that's being guarded by a bunch of guttermen. Someone hurt you in a child, you become to that thought? No, I just think guttermen are neat. Honestly, I'm gonna keep it 100%. Guttermen are like my favorite enemy in the entire game. They're so cool. I love their design. They're really uniquely designed in both combat and in both the way you fight them and the way you interact with them. Because they have the potential to be free healing if you're good enough. But you gotta be good enough. Let's see. I really want 8-Dash has to be a racing game with the OST. It's called Racetrack. That would be pretty hype. Oh no, the exit. Sorry if I'm like trying to like backlog on a lot of these. I'm only one guy. Oh shit. I don't know, I'm freaking out like I'm dying. TBH, the only thing I love about the gutter men is the breaking their shield when they lock on these. You can't reach them. They're very annoying. Yeah, I like them a lot just because of their like overall design, especially just like the way they look is phenomenal. I think. Not to mention they are great conduits for magnets and whatnot, and I think that it's cool how in brutal mode you can't parry them directly. I think that's a really nice change that makes it so the enemy becomes a lot more of a threat. I mean, the boss's basic namesake is pressure, or boss. The enemy's basic namesake is just pressure. Oh, what's up? So if you're not getting rid of that pressure, you're just gonna get bullied the entire time. We're gonna pop over here. This level was so goddamn confusing to learn to P-rank on my first goes around. It's hard. Okay, this time we take the elevator. Am I getting a text from work? Hold on. No, it's a chiropractor thing offering me a free discount on chiropractic. Chiropractic? Chiropractic? They're gonna fucking snap my neck. Pull you a little bit. Come out, wherever you are. Okay, then we'll look for this. Wow. Jesus Christ. I wonder what treachery is going to be like. A lot of people are saying it's going to be frozen over like Dante's Inferno, which I guess would be cool considering it's the exact opposite of Prelude. That is true. That is very true. There is the potential possibility that it's going to be maybe more like the way 0-E does it, where it's like frozen and then you melt it of some kind, but that seems like, I don't know if they're going to be doing that. Truth be told. Okay, so we do have to do this integration loop. Ugh. Wonder what ULTRAKILL Must Die is going to be. I think ULTRAKILL Must Die. Here's my hypothesis. I think it's going to be a joke difficulty. Okay, here's actually, I have 3 leading theories. 1, a joke difficulty that makes the game so brutally easy that it's like nothing, and that brutal mode is going to be the hardest mode, which I would honestly be perfectly fine with. That one is just funny. 2, it is brutal mode, but they have AI changes to make them work a lot smarter, or even doing level changes to make it so it's harder to navigate and harder to find cover and whatnot. And the final theory is that it is a one-shot, one-hit kill difficulty, which would be my least favorite one. And if they do that, I am not playing that mode. I might do it in order to try and get funny ranks on bosses, but you will not catch me dead playing that on any other fucking level besides bosses, because that is bullshit. Especially if it's like brutal difficulty, you know? It's gonna be difficult to read all the layers back you don't die from the start. Huh. Interesting. I like that. You know, my good friend Fool had an interesting idea. What if it was like the heat mechanic from 0-E, but it was like blood loss, and like you're constantly taking damage? That one, I think, honestly, would still suck if I'm keeping it 100% for real. That sounds genuinely awful to play with. Because the whole thing is like, yeah, of course, like, you know, you're having to collect blood, so of course taking away your most vital healing source, or draining your most valuable healing source over time is very dangerous. But I feel like they would be able to do it in a way that feels way more, like, fun, you know? Bully power a little bit, yada yada. No big deal. Well. But, I would personally love if it was level changes, because I think the levels are a big thing of ULTRAKILL, right? Like, navigating the areas and having all these really cool arenas and shit. And whilst that is awesome, I think that a big part of what makes the game difficult is when they have arenas that are especially tough, with enemies that are especially tough. So it'd be kind of cool if it was either like enemy additions, where they just add certain enemies at certain levels to make them more tricky, a la like hard mode in White Knuckle, or they, you know, add weird fucking zany level changes that break the way that can easily throw off a veteran's muscle memory. Because, mind you, the reason why Brutal is so difficult to a lot of people is because of muscle memory. Like, Cerberus charging twice, or Filth moving way faster than they should be, Mind Flayers becoming enraged more quickly and shit like that. That is a big part of what makes Brutal mode so difficult. So if they did ULTRAKILL Must Die and did level changes alongside Brutal difficulty's enemy changes, that would be goated. I would love the hell out of that, because that's just fun. It's a fun difficulty, man. Hard fight. And with blood loss would make sense considering the name is ULTRAKILL Must Die, which is a kind of a stretch. You never know. You never know. But I hope it's not a one-shot, one-hit kill difficulty, because if it's like you die in one hit, I am going to be kind of upset. That would just not be fun in the slightest. And I get that, yes, it's technically the most difficult mode in that regard, you know, because you die in one hit. You get hit in this game. It would be taking away the like most vital aspect of the game, which is that you get hit, and taking damage is bad. But you can also heal that damage. So having it so it's like taking that damage is bad, and then not having a way to like fix it and just dying instantly would just suck. Whoa. Get the hell over here, you two. What are you numbskulls doing? He does a madman though, so who knows? Yeah, that's very fair. ULTRAKILL must die. He plays B2, you can't heal, you have to make your own arms, so he goes to 4-4. That'd be kind of goofy. I would love if they added, like, side modes like that. Add some more lore to it. I don't see that little trick. That's pretty cool. A great idea for an April Fool's update. Yeah, that would be kind of funny if it was just like a little like side campaign that doesn't really add much. But you never know. I think that the big thing I request out of ULTRAKILL Must Die and future Encore levels in particular is that they don't lean into bullshit coming from... They don't lean into difficulty coming from bullshit encounters. They lean into difficulty coming from interesting encounters. The reason why this level is very hard to a lot of people, especially shit like this, is because they're putting you in unfamiliar areas that keep shifting and changing all the time, right? And that's awesome. But if you're going to have a concrete level around that, why not make it as weird and as zany? Maybe not having shifting level parts, but maybe having more encounters that are featured with different, like, stage hazards and whatnot. You know what I mean? Pretty cool. There we go. What are you doing upside down? I could have used my cool art to, be the stream, icon. Just pick that clip, why not? This level, or this room sucks. I think this room does suck, though. This is my least favorite room. A little fun fact is I actually lost a really good violent P-rank attempt because I went to break that specific dev catcher that we just killed, and I got caught underneath the glass as it was falling down, and I got so pissed off. I was like, come on, man. Takes 2 to 3 business days for the messages to reach. Not only that, but also I'm playing a video game. That sounded way more sarcastic than it should have. I am playing a video game, so if there is the chance I simply am also not seeing it until I actually have to turn my fucking gaze over to the monitor and pry my squalid eyes away from the game. So, you know, I was thinking about it recently. You know, speaking of difficulties, I was recently going to be playing Helldivers as one of the games on my little repertoire. I was going to do a little like funny Helldivers recording / stream or some shit like that. And the plan was simple. It was just play Helldivers 2. I have determined that I am not going to be playing Helldivers 2 because, like, some guy... Here's, like, the whole story. I think some guy wanted the, they wanted the devs to do a challenge that was they have to play and beat a level 10 super Helldive mission, or some shit like that. And, well, that wouldn't already be bad. That wouldn't be bad if you think it's a funny challenge. And they said for, if you beat it, they'll give $1,000 to charity. And that's awesome. That's a fun little nice idea with a great incentive, and everyone should normally be on board, except for apparently the entire Helldivers community, because the amount of shit I've seen where people were literally sending death threats to the guy for even proposing the challenge was like staggering. I was like, what the fuck is wrong with these people? They were sending death threats to him, like he had to quit his job or some shit, or he got fired. It was like, it got so bad to the point where they were like, the threats just kept coming in. And I was like, that is like actually abominable. And it's like, of course, it's like, why would my silent protest of Helldivers be me not playing the game? Wouldn't it just be me ridiculing the community? And I'm like, I don't want to give people Helldivers content if they're gonna act like that. That's actually like subhuman behavior. You don't just do that to somebody because you're too pissy at the game. In fact, what the fuck was even the point of the thing? You know? Why the hell were people sending death? Oh my god. Why the hell were people sending death threats to them in the first place? Was it they didn't think it was good enough? Do you think $1,000 wasn't good enough? Do you think the devs weren't good enough? Some entitled fucking pricks out there, and I'm just like, I'm not touching Helldivers with a 10-foot pole right now, because if I give people content, then it's like, great. Now I'm just fueling that shitstorm. Okay. But yeah, who knows? There is a very high potential for me playing that game. It's not going to be soon, or maybe for even a very long time, because apparently people are now review bombing the game because of it, which is just actually deplorable. By the way, as the game community, they chose to save children. Oh yeah, true. Like, genuinely just fucking some bullshit. Ugh. It pisses me off to no end when people just harass the devs because of just some random bullshit, and they think that that's just the thing to do. You know what I mean? Don't harass game devs, peeps. Unless the game company is actually doing something that is uniquely deplorable, like scamming people out of money or some shit like that, then don't harass them. And also, especially don't harass people who are genuinely trying to do good things. Like, donate money to charity. Oh, send death threats to this guy. Make his wife leave him. No, don't do that. Because that's stupid. If you're a person who harasses indie game devs, or any devs at all for shit like that, you're not a Moot fan. And you're watching this content, I don't respect you as a human. I can't trust you. You're probably the same type of people who fucking... Not you guys, you know what I mean. Like, the same type of people who fucking yell at service workers and shit like that. Open this up. I don't know why I got so, like, deep all of a sudden, but, you know, something worth talking about. Okay, where's that hook point? Oh, no. Let's see. Oh, right, I'm over here. I'm losing it right now. Same thing happened with web fishing. Yeah, the web fishing dev got bullied off the platform and shit like that, and they just stopped supporting the game. I think now it's just like all hackers, and I'm just like, that's great. Thanks, guys. This is why we can't have nice things. This is the reason why we have games that are rushed and games that are performing bad. It's because people don't want to face the ire of the modern AAA slanderer gamer. Not slanderer, indie slander gamer. It's gonna get laggy. Oh, good. There we go. Speed rank, boom, done. It doesn't like benefit anyone. Yeah, that's the big thing that really gets my goat about it, is that genuinely, what are you doing? Like, are you trying to say something? Are you trying to do something? More often than not, it's just people feeling like they're entitled to, you know, exercise free speech by being some of the most deplorable humans on the entire face of the planet. Okay, time to do is on harmless, which means that we're gonna have a nice little chill bit here. Let's see, I wonder what's gonna leave the company. I haven't heard anything about it in a year. It's not getting updated. I think it recently got updated. There's a lot less public about the stuff. And I'm sure it's because fucking people were seeing repo and they were like, oh, we got identified as friend swap now. And it's like, remember folks, if you're playing a game that features the idea of helping your friends, That's friend slop, and you're not a real gamer if you support friend slop. I will say, I am of the opinion that slop has inevitably, or what's the word I'm looking for? I don't know what I'm looking for. It's it has ruined the way a lot of people talk about video games, I would argue, because goddamn, it's friend slop. It's it's pixels. Oh, it's pixel slop. Oh, it has movement. It's movement slop. Everything's slop. Nothing can just be good. It has to be slop. Friend slop is just saying, you know, my friends I can't enjoy it, so no one else can. Precisely. The nail has been struck upon its head. I don't got any friends to play this with, and they don't have a solo mode because the game is primarily based around having friends. Well, that sucks. Time to just review bomb the game and tell other people to not support it because I'm a worthless fucking parasite. Like, if you're the type of person who actually classifies games as insert slop here, you don't fucking deserve to share your opinion about games. Because you need to get out of fucking a kindergarten, man. Grow the fuck up first and then come back to me. Oh, guys, he's playing ULTRAKILL. Oh, that's Akita slop. Funnily enough, most friend slop games are played decently solo. Hey, exactly, yeah, that's a big thing. You can play them solo. I remember when people were calling DRG friend slop. And I'm like, are you fucking, like, stupid? You realize you can play that game with a little robot companion. And also there's, like, not to mention, people who complain about friend slop and whatnot aren't commonly doing the public lobby system of some games. And granted, mainly because some public lobbies can be a little bit terse at times, like I never really join them too much. But even then, it's like, no, I don't have any friends to play with. Then just make some new friends, man. Problem was cool, but the lag was painful a lot. The lag was lagful a lot. I getcha. It's this right here. They really need to fix that stutter. The hotfix did fix most of it. There are a couple bits here and there. If you pick up the dual orbs in 8-3, you can fucking just like almost break your game if you get 3 of them. Or 3 arms. Let's see. So I'm trying to look at chat right now. Saying FPS, 5 FPS was kind of lag. Well, they just get a better PC, says the Twitter user 3 seconds away from getting deactivated. That was my impression. You're having a really fun time. That's good to hear. Yeah, no, I like talking with people. I'm a yapper. My devious trick that I roped you into is that I get to be autistic and you guys get to hear me be autistic about things. We did it, gamers. We parried him. Oh. What a monumentous occasion. Let's see. They're just gonna people like anyone leave us alone and shut the hell up, like, please. Yeah, honestly. Are you going in blind? No, you're not going in blind. Though, to the uninitiated, I have taken it upon myself to play every single difficulty on every single save file with every single secret, and like pretty much I have to 100% every save file down to like literally getting every secret level done, very specific niche things here and there, like reading every manuscript and stuff like that. And I've already done like that on every save file. And one of the reasons for that is because I am a psychopath. Don't do that, kids. But the thing I gotta do here is I gotta do this on harmless for a couple save files because I think they updated it so it no longer allows you to like cheese difficulty is the way I would describe it. The way you would be able to cheese difficulty was if you like played it on like standard, it would complete it for harmless and lenient on the same rank. So if you got a P rank on standard, it would give you a P rank on, you know, lenient and harmless. But I don't think that's the case anymore, unless it's just glitched for this new layer. so who knows. Was certainly not good in blind, yeah. I never had any FPS issues with previous layers. The problem was crazy lag, and the spinning Deathcatcher room was by far the worst. Yes! I think that the spinning Deathcatcher room is my least favorite area in the entire layer. It is not fun. I really did not like it. But here, let me show you the progress. So as you can see here, I've done it on all 4 of these files, but slot 5. Now that's a bit strange. Huh. Slot 5 is my Archipelago save file, which I will be using for the inevitable Archipelago of this game. So stay tuned for that. It's gonna be pretty lit. But I have released that save file so I can dabble with like modding and shit like that. I'm probably not gonna be doing any like level mods or like enemy mods or something like that. I know there's like fucking an ULTRAKILL like hyper hard mode or some garbage like that adds like a bajillion enemies, but that just doesn't sound really too fun. Although who knows? I am a person who says like I don't want to do this and then proceeds to do it and then actually has a great time, so you never know. You curate this on Brutal yet? That's a good question. No, not yet. I have tried 8-1 on Brutal and was like, I don't want to do this right now. I have like things to do. So my plan is I'm just going to be doing this on every difficulty, like harmless, lenient, standard, violence, and then afterwards doing just like a marathon of nothing but Brutal on Brutal on Brutal while I'm in the headspace to play it. Well, and went like that little trick right there. I also forgot, I don't think the soldiers can deflect explosives on harmless, which I think is kind of funny. The view count is increasing. Yeah, that is true. Hello to all the new people who may not know my channel. If you want to see my blind reaction, there is a video. It's the most recent video. You can go check that out. It's got my... Whoa! It's got my... slightly non-sober reaction because I did play it while I've been a little bit drunk, I will admit. Was that a good idea? No. Did it work out? Yes. Considering making custom ULTRAKILL level of new fraud enemies, I don't know where to start. Okay. Let me give you an idea. Think of the way providences work with the idea that they fly around a lot and are able to avoid whiplash. If you want an idea for an arena, something that would be particularly evil, you know that room in 1-E, that's like the pit with the insta-death on the bottom, and there's like a mind flayer and 2 virtues? That room with providences of some kind. Not having a floor and having to rely on 1 hook point in the middle would be terrifying. Of course, don't like make it no hook points, because then it would be actually impossible, but... you never know. Let's see. That is just evil. I have some fucked up ideas for ULTRAKILL levels. I hope you guys know. There was one I was thinking of that was, if there ever were to be a boss rush, having a segment of Leviathan's fight, having you fight enemies on its back, would be rad as hell and also hard as fuck. Because you're also having to avoid Leviathan doing moves and shit as well. But yeah, I got some ideas of what could be fun. If you want my professional opinion on making difficult levels without making them outright bullshit, don't focus on enemy placement, focus on level design. Because if you can screw up a veteran's muscle memory with levels, that's where that difficulty comes from, and it can be really fun to learn. But if it's just like spamming enemies all the time, what the fuck was that? If you just spam enemies all the time, then it's gonna be, meh. It's gonna be like, oh great, it's just enemy spam. It's enemy slop. Oh, I killed the mind flayer, but the sound audio just like broke. The sound audio broke. I am losing it. I'm gonna get a monster this like. I think Powers could basically the same idea for an Angel a long time ago. Yeah. I think powers are really cool. Powers are a very unique enemy, and I like them a lot. Also, I was correct. The soldiers on Harmless don't reflect projectiles. Which PS is another flesh prison. 2 powerful angel guards that fought you. I was thinking about this recently. You know, it'd be pretty cool So, you know, okay, this is gonna be a weird, like, little set. For an enemy design, I'm saying, you're saying chai tea? You're just saying tea. No, the idea that I had was you play, fucking, like, what the hell is it called? You're playing a level, and you know how in Puss in Boots, The Last Wish, how Jack Horner has that one, like, sight gag that's, like, him holding Excalibur, and Excalibur is still held down by the rock? It would be kind of cool if there was a super heavy enemy that was, like, tried to be a worthy acolyte by pulling a sword from the stone, and failed, and now had to go to hell for his punishment. And, like, his whole deal was that he just has a fucking mallet, essentially. Let's see. Look at this crazy one. I think it's gonna be Lucifer, because, here, I can show you a little cool thing. I think it's in the next layer, though, or next level, so, you remind me after the Blue Skull room to go and, grab the ferryman encounter. I can show off a cool little book that may contain some information. That'd be quite dastardly. I don't do this, I don't do that, I don't do this. Okay. Hey, now the whiplash interacts with spinning rooms. I think that this level has a lot, or at least this layer has a lot going for it, but something that I really do wish got fixed are certain weapon interactions being just kind of funky and not really working too well. Like, he just makes a new biblical figure. Cain Prime. Have him. Jesus Prime. I know some people jest about Jesus Prime, but I think that would be kind of beast, but you never know. Okay, and we're gonna head over here. Construction is 2.0 for the Mural of the Archangels. Yeah. It's pretty sure, I'm pretty sure it's like all but confirmed that Lucifer was the one that got removed. So, you never know. Anyways, I'm gonna watch Mirror Reaper get boinked. Did I have to do him dirty like this? No, not really. But I do it anyways, because it's funny. One of the main things I love about avoiding this layer is by the time you use the Gutterman, it's clever how they put them in tough spots where it's hard to reset their aim. Exactly, I really like that a lot. You know that one room where it's the Mind Flayer and there's that like gutter man that's on the balcony? That is like one of my favorite rooms. Because it's like, you actually have... Whoa! Oh, do you want to see a cool trick? Alright, time to play the Witless. No, I'm not doing this. Watch Lucifer become a common enemy in treachery. I'd die. Oh my god. I was on harmless. I was doing harmless. For some reason, if you load that fucking room and just cheat, you can just do that. And it's funny. What the fuck am I doing? Why did I put a saw trap there? That is not needed for this room right now. Or even at all, I don't think. I swear, me reading chat is like goofing up my inputs. That's a bad thing, to make it more interesting at least. One of the coolest rooms in the game is there's half parallel where you are. I think that room was like incredibly tricky to learn my first go around, but after learning why it's designed like that, it made it significantly more fun. Like, you kinda gotta get into the headspace of like, why is the room designed like this? Oh, it's designed because you have to do this, you know? Here comes a lag. Sheesh. A little chunky here. Also, I think that gutter tank spawned in like way earlier than it should have. Wait. Okay. It was like. We leveled from 8th District to a really good level. That might just be more like PC concerns than anything else, because it's been working pretty fine for me. Albeit 1 or 2 rooms here and there that have some looping gimmicks. Are a little laggy, but not that bad. Also, yes, I know I have to shoot the railgun, then the coins. Or no, coins, then the railgun, but I beep it every time. I'll tell you why, it's because I forget. This level's dangerous, you know, like the size of one of the Providence Lego tank. Yes. That one also lags for me. I think it's just the way it's designed. It's just kind of fucked up. I'm gonna get you. Stop stealing my records. No! Come take them. I dare you. Come on, dear. Get your records back. What are you gonna do? Knock my block off? I say as I get my ass beat by 30 seconds. Let's see. I'm trying to reach chat at the exact same time. I need to have like fucking exclamation point TTS or some shit like that so people can just read out the messages of it. I'm busy. Well, it's a little crazy. I'm not busy enough to, or not. You can't make time to get your ranks back. Oh, that's a shame. I'll keep taking them. I'm not kidding. Fraud is my only foothold in this arms race that only exists one-sidedly. Wow, there's a lot of the trailer and fungus to work on. You know this. It's crazy. The fungus worker. Guys, like a deer, they're working on fungus. That's right, like a mushroom. Like the mushroom. Ah! What a gaff. That's could have buried him. Oh my god. Okay, hold on. I need to double back in chat. Okay. But Hikita lied about no more voice acting since P3 that one time. And Gabriel, of course. True. Let's see. Still, you have to beat it. I still think I have you beat on the prelude levels. That you do. I have a couple of P ranks on there, but I'll get those back. I swear. Am I the only one who thinks the power? Am I the only one that thinks Power is a very bad made character and doesn't feel unique? The other thing that has voice lines. I think having a little baby version of Gabriel is the way I would describe it, I guess, is cool. I think they should have used their gimmick where they pick you off one by one a little bit more besides literally that one encounter, because I mean, I know they're probably gonna have them do that a lot more in the Cyber Grind and the Encores and shit like that, but it is a weird little footnote that doesn't really get expanded upon a whole lot. Like, they had a lot of potential for a lot of these enemies, and I think once they get to the point where they're able to more fluently work with them, it's gonna be a lot cooler. Let's see. I also like its role as a attention grabber. I think it's pretty fun. Just like I said, you're kind of alone on that opinion. I think powers are pretty neat. This. Loop your days are numbered. Yeah. Number them faster. There's a lot of you in chat right now. Jesus Christ. Hello, all new people. Hello. God. Okay. See, it's not that bad because I'm doing this on violent. I'm doing this on harmless. But once the time comes where I have to do this on fucking violent, I'm going to be like completely goddamn silent. Like from 1 to 9, yeah. Fucking the Mamigas are spreading. What's Mamiga? Why does that term sound familiar? Is Mamigas only a cave story term, or is that like an actual thing? Alright, time for another third room. Yay! 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 Game's so brutal because the puzzle is really hard for some reason. I found Geryon to be pretty easy, not gonna lie. At least in my opinion. I think they're a cool boss. They're not that hard, but they can trip you up pretty easily. It's like you gotta respect them. That's the way to describe it. I turn on captions for the live stream. Am I stupid? I know they have like auto generate, I think. Alright, am I stupid? I mean, I am stupid, but different. Did anyone else see that? That Providence really took this time. Imagine being an angel trying to search for Gabriel and your claim to fame is you got squashed by a fucking chandelier. Let's see. That was really easy. Yeah, well, the Reaper was harder. That was an easy saw gun. Exact opposite for me. That's very strange. Or, I think Mirror Reaper was like way too easy. Mirror Reaper was like way too easy, IMO. It was like kind of embarrassingly easy. And this was even after the patch that made him quote unquote harder. Yeah. Chandler did more damage than point blank. The point blank shotgun's kind of wild. The big light. Let's see if I can do that. Can that kill that guy? There's water shenanigans. Buh, I don't have it charged. Okay, maybe a little bit of that. I really don't like this room a whole lot. Mainly because the sniper reticle always freaks me out, but it's just glitched. I like the power statue replacing the Fairyman statue. Wait, on the flip side. You're sitting there, eventually they come down, that's when he gets you. True. Let's see. Sorry, I am locked the fuck in if I'm not really communicating to many people. I could also bring up Sprite. I could do that, honestly. Sprite might be a good addition to the stream. Good friend Sprite, whom a lot of you have not met. You can probably catch him on a lot of the katanas. You can catch him on every Katana Zero recording that I've done so far. God, they move so slow. Okay, now we do that. Oh yes, the lag. I can do a little bit of this. One of the coolest rooms in the game. It's tricky. I think it's cool, but it is very tricky. Anyways, let's show off that little thing here. There we go. Easy peasy. So we do like this. Yeah. You grab it through the mirror. And as you can see right there, Lucifer, my love. Pause if you want to read it. There's that. And there's that. To those who don't know. Cool little thing. Thought the twin ferrymans were going to be easier. Yeah, no, they are really easy. It kind of sucks. I do like the gimmick of one of them being in the mirror. Dual Minotaurs is evil. But I don't know how they would really make it harder. I don't know. Stage gimmicks, etc. Stuff like that. They should make a level that is a singular soldier with Radiance 10, full stats on everything. That's the entire enemy of the level. You just have to, like, find and catch them or some shit. Dual Minotaurs layer 9 bet. I don't know. I don't think they're gonna do another duo fight. Oh, there it is. Akita isn't evil, so it could very well happen. I forgot to grab the new lord again. Oh, you do plus splatter hit. No, you make him really immune to everything. And also, he has like 9 billion health and he has wings. And also, imagine he like kills you in one hit with his blaster. But it's not a blaster, it's like a black hole launcher. But not like the black hole, it's like a real big one. Do you guys like my annoying 10-year-old impression? I think I've succeeded in that goal of making it as annoying as humanly possible. Apologies to anyone who clicked out because they thought I was going to go on for 30 minutes. 8-4 is the worst boss in the game. Really? I think Garyon kind of kicks Leviathan's ass, honestly. IMO. Probably supposed black hole gun museum. True. Actual effects. Let's see. Leviathan is so cool, IMO. Yeah, I mean, I guess. Okay. I don't think Geryon is my favorite fight in the game, but I do really like his boss design. I just wish he wasn't in Fraud. That is the way I would describe it. Because him being in Fraud is just kind of sucks, because you think that the boss would be primarily based around the idea of having really unique gimmicks and like a screen wrap or some shit like that. But they kind of failed in making it a Fraud boss by just making it a cool boss. You know what I mean? Like it lacks that pizzazz that Fraud had. You know what I mean? And I guess like yeah, the like screen wrap or like the warping of the screen and the new controls is interesting. I probably would have preferred it more in a different level, honestly. The only unique gimmick was the moving walls, which is in a patch. Yeah, exactly. Like, they had a lot of opportunity to make him cool, and I still think that in my heart of hearts he is a really cool fight. Boss design, like, he is awesome. But, yeah, I would be lying if I said that it was a fight emblematic of the layer itself. Sweet. I mean, like, if Akita didn't care about Dante's Inferno, it couldn't have been cooler. Yeah. I think a big thing is I just wish they either had more gimmicks related to Fraud itself, just having weird shit. But honestly, it just was this fight just kind of is not good as a Fraud boss. It's a really cool boss, but for Fraud, meh. Like, this would be awesome if it was, like, 7-4. Well, I guess there's an Earth Mover in that one. I think that's more emblematic of 7-4. Who knows? I feel like this fight would just be really cool if it had, like, it, like, teleported or, like, had some cool gimmick that was associated more with the way fraud works as a whole, which that is just like really funky and strange. Oh my god. I just forgot to change to nails. Nails. It's unfortunate that it is so weak in harmless, man. I almost feel bad. There we go. Feels underwhelming because we want our fought its designated enemy. Chance. Some master illusionist, but Mirror of our grandiose when he dies, the illusion of fraud also dies. That's fair. Cause like this is cool. I like this a lot, but this just doesn't really work. I don't know. They had the opportunity to do some very interesting shit, and I feel like they did do a little bit of interesting shit, but they didn't like explore the space enough for me to want to like it a lot more. You know. Oh, this is anticlimactic. Yes, exactly. It's very anticlimactic. It just kind of ends, and if you don't know what like the lore is of the area with like the stage and stuff, it makes it even worse. You just don't really know what the fuck's happening. Ooh, I'm doing it on standard. Oh boy. Everyone bowed when we killed the boss, right? Totally. Totally. All of us. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. We all did it. Okay, pop rear. Violence is very climactic. Yeah. I said this in the video, but I think that, I think personally, this layer is a bit, and I mean by like the tiniest margin, worse than Violence for me. Violence had my favorite enemies of all time in the game, some of the coolest level design, and had the alternate shotgun. It just had so much going for it, and the boss was a fucking level. Like, that's awesome as hell. But overall, I think that I think it's really. I need to get out of like harmless mode. I'm in standard right now. Oh, really beefed that one up. Oh no, Mickey Dick's cocked up. You can slide under the TV in the first room. I know, because I fucked up many a speedrun strat trying to. Or no, I tried to like slide in there all sleek like, whilst going for record runs, and every single time I'll accidentally slide under the TV and then I have to double back. Gotta give it to Violence if it's best designed. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Violence just had so much, and it was so badass, and all of it was just so cool. I'm a big fan of like war and the way different medias can portray it, but I like it when they do it like artsy. That soldier got fucking beefed. Holy shit. That soldier came into work today not expecting him to get fucking 50 cal straight to the dome. Christ almighty. But yeah, I think Violence is just badass. I like how different medias portray war. Especially this game, it does it in such like a bleak, almost beautiful kind of way. I don't know. It's very, it's almost like a sad ballet. Oh, this boss actually matched the layer. Yeah, exactly. Oh yeah, I gotta ask, now that there's a lot more people here, audio all good and everything? I know I haven't been like discussing it much, but it looks like to me it's a little loud, and I can turn it down. So if anyone needs audio adjusted, then tell me and I will do this. It is a gift that I provide. Violence was the most beautiful, fraud was the most fun. Kinda. I think that Violence is just better in terms of both categories, to be honest. Because while Violence was beautiful, I mean, nothing's stopping this one from being beautiful as well. I mean, in fact, this one is awesome looking. But I think Violence just kind of does everything a little bit better. it's really where they peaked, honestly, if I'm keeping it for real. But I could definitely see it. I don't know. I'm very big on violence the way it just is. It's just so awesome and cool. Such a style to it that's really just unmatched in this entire layer. Okay, over, don't fire your little reset. Could just be recency bias. I mean, I guess. I don't know. I played this layer a lot. I mean, I've done it on almost every difficulty, so. Okay. I will say as well that as much as the level is really, that this layer is really cool, it's also a slight bit under polished in a lot of areas, even with the hotfix. It's clipping. It's a lot of clipping, and it kind of has this big issue where it just doesn't really like. It's like, I know this one is also another very recent layer, and they are working currently on fixing it, but I felt that there were just a lot of clipping issues, and I still think that a lot of them are very prevalent and are very unfortunate that they're in the game still, because they kind of just diminish the experience when I'm pre-ranking a level, and I'm like so fully immersed, and I just clip through a wall or some shit, you know what I mean? In Violence, you'd get that maybe once in a blue moon, because it's, you know, one of the last, like, standardly designed levels, the way I would really put it. Oh my god. Don't beat me again. Ugh. Oh, where's the last dude? Oh, there you are. By the way, guys, don't forget ULTRAKILL is early access. True. It is true. Oh. And I understand it's in early access, and there's bound to be a lot of bug fixes for that in the future. But, I don't know. I do very much wish that Fraud, if they were to just polish a lot of the bugs, would definitely be, like, on par with Violence for me. But as of now, as of right now, as the state it's in currently, it's a little worse. But not by much. That's the way I would really put it. Okay, they're gonna pop over here. We're gonna go sleek little wall jump here to go boing, boing, boing. And then we're gonna dash boost over here and break this window. Yeah, there you go. That's how you do the intro really fast. Sorry, I'm kind of running out of things to talk about real quick, because I am expending a lot of my voice. Like, I'm being harsh on Fraud, but it's still absolutely incredible. Yeah, no, it's important to be analytical, but it's also important to be forgiving. Because, like, pointing out the issues that Fraud has is one thing. Not mentioning anything good about it is another. Because Fraud looks fucking fantastic, and the portals flow really nicely for the player. Especially shit like this. Like, this room is just awesome. But yeah, it's very important to realize that a lot of it is also recency bias, and also, a vast majority of stuff not being patched yet. So, who knows? Maybe once it's fully released, it'll have some cool shit, but right now we are just Jade chilling. Looking forward to the next live video. Yeah, I don't know when that's gonna be. Might be Wednesday or some shit. So, the current plan is we're doing an archipelago of ULTRAKILL, and that's when we're going to be playing every level, but it's randomized and it has a bunch of weird shit. And then the other challenge is we're playing a new Minecraft server. I'm hosting a new one. It'll be really cool. It's not like public. Apologies to the people who were excited that it was going to be a public Minecraft server, self-move oriented, but whilst I may be hosting it, it's simply just going to be the same as the last one, where it's modded, we just goof, shoot the shit. Not really an SMP, but you know this. There you go, free promo. Yes, thank you. You can in fact do this! Okay. That was way more clutch than I would like it to be, but yeah, join the Discord. Our bots are broken, so you can just pop in. You will have to like send messages and shit in order to get verified, just to make sure that you're not a fucking bot. You know what I mean? But yeah, you can just pop in, check, see the sites, all that. Pretty fun. I will say, I do actually have plans on revamping the Discord server by making either a new one or changing the one that's currently there. The bots broke, so you riot! But yeah, it's primarily fix bots, get new moderation, stuff like that. Not to say that anything is like broken per se, but it is like a server that I feel does need some more attention to it, especially because I've been kind of doing other things like an asshole, like not fixing the bots and also playing ULTRAKILL. But yeah, you can catch video updates there. There's a bot that'll post all my stuff automatically, so you'll never miss a stream and shit. It's pretty cool. You can also subscribe. Subscribing would probably be your best bet if I'm keeping it 100%, because while the revamp is in progress for the Discord server, you could just subscribe and have the same benefits. But you have to talk about the move fans, see all the cool shit. One of the animators of our, I think the animator for the Discord advertisement that's on the channel right now is in chat as well, so you can thank them for bringing that cool advertisement. Which, by the way, I'm still fucking astounded that we have an animation, like a fan animation. That just still astounds me. People are fucking awesome. Ow! Dick. I don't want to get hit by you. Stop it! Okay. Datamal still Datamal. I think Datamal's strong lore. Am I correct in this, or are you a different person and I feel bad? Or Spog lore? Is this P ranking or first reaction? P ranking, but doing it weird. I'll explain in a second. Too many. Go away. Go away. Yeah! I'm so glad I got that strat. Oh, I love doing that one. We're doing P ranks, but I'm doing it on every difficulty. So, I have to do, I'm doing this on standard, I have to do this on violent, harmless, lenient, brutal. Brutal is taking its back seat for right now, I don't want to do that. But I'm kind of just playing fraud until I get sick of playing fraud. That's kind of what's happening. Sometimes I wonder why I haven't checked videos. If people still remember me. I don't know. I do. I mean, you're like the founding, one of the founding subscribers, is what I would argue. La 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 la. I'm Mirror Reaper. I'm a big stinky asshole. Watch me get absolutely fucking demonized. Can't handle electricity. Ugh, I love that fight. It's that fight you could just beef. Like, that's the best way you can describe it. You can just beef it. It's so stupid how fast you could beat it. Did I do this on standard? I don't want to do it right now. I don't want to play Hate That Street. I have like shit to do. No, I'll play it in a second. I just want to play Jerry on again. I don't think we... No, we did one. We did one fight of Jerry on. Wow, I just beefed that one, huh? Mirror from Nordic Mirror, stupid. That's what I'm saying. You get a resistance to saws and electricity and are still insanely weak to both. What a nerd. Can we take this kid's electromagnetic? Oh, I gotta take a sip of Monster. Hold on. So it does still skip the Does still add the time for skipping the cutscene. That makes sense, but why did I really need to take off screwdriver. That's been screwing me more than anything else. I mean, no pun intended. Okay, partial pun intended. Okay, just get schlonked by that. Schlonked. I am inventing new words every day. I love the way this move looks. It's super cool. Would you bump? Would you bump? Would you bump? Would you bump? Fuck me! God damn it! I bumped into the wall. Ugh. Alright, I believe that is the first death, like second death this recording alone. Recording stream. Connection is OP. It is, like, surprisingly easy to learn. And the reason why it's so easy to learn is your priority is just metal. Put metal as much as you can everywhere, and then just one electric thing, and then it just wins instantly. So it's not winning any records, but it's a little faster. Buh. See, the strat they don't tell you about Providence is that if you just hold completely still, they're shooting a slow-moving variable orb at you. Oh, I'm a fucking idiot. Second death against Zerion. I think you'd be third death now, because I suck. Ugh. I don't know, because I dashed into it, and then realizing my mistake, dashed it backwards to try and remedy it. Not in fact how the game works. You will just die. I mean, to be fair, this is literally, like, one of the very few enemies that actually has non-dashable attacks. Considering the fact that it takes place directly after 7-4. Which, can we just say right now, how weird is it that, like, the intended progress is this into 7-4, or 7-4 into stuff like this. It's been such, like, a long time since Violence came out. That's weird to think that that is just the level that takes place afterwards, is 8-1. You know what I mean? Buh. See, that's where I probably should be using the screw. That did not do anything. I think I hit the tip of the sail, actually. Okay. Come on. There we go. Finally. Woo! Rip. You throw coins during the conduction. It like doubles your damage per coin, which I need to get used to. I always like shoot the rail cannon and then throw my coins, when it's in fact the opposite way. You're supposed to be throwing your coins to get metal in the air, then you do it. You could also do like rockets. I heard you can use those, but that one I haven't gotten good at, so we can give it a shot here. See that. Something I also need to do is I need to get my ranks back on the levels I 0-0'd. Because apparently they made it so it resets your ranks if you you can reset your level ranks, or like forces you to, if you have any levels that you beat in 0 seconds. i.e. like unpatched revamp 0-1. It's just like that. Oh, excuse me. That was vile. They just shoot the rail cannon first, I think. Are you sure? Because I do that, and the coins literally just spark electricity, and they don't do anything, because... I mean, why would they? I'll have to... You know what? How about this? We'll take a little field trip. Papa Move's gonna take you all on a field trip where we learn about we learn about conduction after this level. Because I need to see what it is. Yeah, it sucks. I lost all the cool times. It's understandable though. Zapping again. Don't think you're safe, bro. Don't think you're slick. I see your ass. Fuck me. Okay, whatever. I'm resetting. Oh, I hate the Cars movie trilogy. I hate them so much. Playing with me sucks. That's right. My unpopular opinion. I'm getting very tired of playing this game, honestly. Might be able to play something else for a little bit. Tie it over for a time. Bookable. Oh god, this level fucking sucks. People suck. Hey. Unrelated, but have you played Poker at the inventory yet? You have brought up a very interesting point. I am going to be playing that as my next recording. I have recently gifted the remaster of it, and I have played the original a ton. Or not enough. I don't have, like, I did not have it before it went delisted off of Steam. So, whoops. I'll have to say that in the video that I have in fact played it, but I just pirated it when it went offline. Chip tools are very random to me. I think the reason why is because they're trying to pick levels that have short intros. I think that's the reason why they did that. Ooh. Uh-oh. There we go. Get the fuck out of here. Die. There we go. Alright. Power, it's not so bad. For some reason, this part reminds me of a lot of the OST, let's say. Ooh, that sucked. Oh, I need to get this screwdriver, man. Thing's fucking me up. Bruh. Oh, bruh. No, don't do this to me. I want to get the terminal velocity, bitch. Whatever. I don't care anymore. You're nothing. You're nothing to me. You're fodder. It just says 17 watching for a second. Christ. How old are you now? 2021. I am 21 years old. My birthday was a few days ago. The 25th. 24th. I celebrated on the 25th. But, yeah, I can drink now, gamers. So that's gonna be fun for recordings. But, I think the big thing I'm gonna do as well is I'm going to, do more edible streams. That's a big plan I had, was playing games while it's high. Spooky Set Jump Scares is on the shit list. Shit list, it's not a shit list. But it definitely was on a list for me to play while it's high. Been here 3 fucking years. I think I feel I've been here for longer. I made the channel. Let's see. Okay, that's lucky. Then for that guy, now I'm getting this. I have severely fucked up. I hate this room so much. I hate this fucking barrier being lava. It's so annoying. Get ready for what's coming. I'm gonna die. I don't have plans to do that yet. That's like as difficult as I guess would be. Okay. Let's see. Please don't come, that's gross. That's what I'm saying. Okay. Yeah, I get fucked. Oh no. Oh no. Now chat, I have a very big question to you. Was that my fault or was that the game's fault? Because I think that that was the game's fault. What the fuck was that? Anyone else see that little tidbit right there? Oh, I need to stand up. I'm opening my window. Oh my god, it's so cold. Oh, thank god. I am boiling in this room, by the way. Holy shit. Okay. Oh, wow, I got beefed. That sucks. That was like the worst it's ever gotten. I never have issues with that room. Or, I do have issues with that room, obviously. By the way it killed me. Ugh. Delicious. Alright, back to the grind. See, I hate this level a lot. And now, I've been questioning this. I mean, why do you hate this level so much? I hate this level because I think that this level is so fucking long. It doesn't need to be that long. I get that it's like the penultimate fucking level of Ultrakill, you know? Save it for 9-1. This level is so long. Ideally, it's not that bad. But I just really don't like its length. It's so egregious. I'm a big fan of this level, but it's painfully long. Yeah, it's just so like, it should have been over like 5 minutes when you get to the fucking last segment, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I have big gripes with this level just because of how just asinine the length of it is. think it is throwing coins before the effect happens, not after. Yeah, let's see. I guess I have a long level to the spin way for A-4. Oh, I didn't realize it went up. Could be the reading chat. Okay. Dude, I've seen so many powers just accidentally kill themselves by throwing their glaive into a wall right next to them. It's really funny. Oh god. Please. There we go. Okay, throwing it before seems to be the strat, not after. Oh, if I hit that parry, I would have just nutted. Or they can rip my head off. That's fair. That's, you know what? Touche. I'll give you that. Okay, I'm probably only gonna do this one more time, and if I fail, I'm just not gonna fucking stream. I just wanna go to bed. Okay, I'm very tired right now. You know what? I'll play a different game. How about that? Let's do that. We can make this a 2-game stream. Let's play Arc Raiders. Yeah. Get nice and pissed off at the fact that every single person in that game is not a cunt. I can't say that. I can't say it on YouTube. I'll be. Jeez, man, just get good. I'll have you know that one of them was a quite particularly stupid bug. The other one was just me being bad at the game, so that's fair. But my statement still stands. God, this level is really freaking out. There we go. Not to mention the big issue I have with this level has to deal with the clipping in just a lot of areas. This one feels the most unfinished out of any of the levels so far, which is a shame. Okay. Very good. I'm scared. I don't want to do it. First level is long enough to be ranked multiple times on multiple saves. Dude, it's 10 fucking minutes. 10 plus minutes of nothing but playing Ultrakill on the hardest level that is in the game currently. Or hardest level that's in the main campaign. It's a lot. I really don't like it. Now we're gonna do a little bit of this. Ooh! Well, that was a bit cool. What did I say? If I do say so myself, that was a little cool. There we go. But not gonna use that one. Let's do. I'm a fucking idiot. I tried to swap to the shotgun. Fuck, fuck, fuck. Yeah, I do rocket shotgun swapping a lot. To no avail, as I have killed myself a numerous amount of times by doing shit like that. Where I just beef myself by attempting to point blank kill an enemy with a rocket launcher midair, killing me instantly. I am fucking washed. Go. Everyone's getting nice and familiar with this level. Because it's my favorite. I like this level when it ends. That's my favorite part about it. I need to stop throwing my coins in the fan because that's what's causing my issues. I don't know why I did that. I thought it was my shotgun. Oh god. I have failed. Again. Oh. I'm getting fucking rage baited by a door right now. I'm so washed. Alright, let's see. I don't know, what have I done to him? You ask me, bro. There we go. I have severely fucked up. Ooh. Getting kind of good at parrying those spears now. Mainly because I've had to brutally fight a power like 19 times by now. There we go. Alright, well, have fun. You're... Sure. Okay, there we go. I did not realize you played on controller. I actually did not know this. That's actually incredibly fucked. Holy shit. That's just like shocking more than anything else. I'm very astounded. I actually tried to play this game on controller, but I deemed it a challenge run because of how fucking just like weird it is. Fucking... Fuck out of here, bro. There we go. I'm watching this on Steam Deck. What do you think my spelling is ass? god. Wow. Bro got punked. Bro got straight up punked. Wait, you got him in already? Is it really just after you kill both of those trees? Or does that mean you kill like most of the enemies here? Boom. Okay, do that. Over that, beautiful. I'm low-key kind of just spamming buttons, but it's really working. Don't fall for the same mistake again. There we go. Weirdly comfortable to play on Steam Deck. That's strange. Yeah, I have this weird stigma against playing games that are first person on controller. I can never do it. It like really fucks me up. Okay, here we go. Please. Okay. Bug, because I can jump off. There we go. Please. ULTRAKILL of Gyro. I think ULTRAKILL is Gyro, right? There we go. Beautiful. Now I gotta deal with these two chuckle bucks. An excellent ricochet shot. Holy shit. That was beautiful. Go. There we go. Okay. I was thinking about doing TF2 recently, and I was like, I think TF2. I think I just don't like playing PvP games anymore. I used to be really big into wanting to do like specific PvP games, but also playing with friends. I just don't really care. Can't do that. Okay. Okay, there we go. Jesus Christ, the lag. Oh my god. Yeah, well, that's that part done. I think that's basically just the hard part. For many good things about Gyro, it's basically on par. Yeah, Gyro is very cool. It takes a sec to learn, but once you learn Gyro Walk, that's how you do it. I'm on Balala. I keep calling it Balala instead of Balatra because it's Joker Poker Balala. Can I get an image of Joker Poker Balala? Oh no, you can see my you can see my fucking PC. Oh no. Hold on. Where is it? Yeah. Here. You can just get this on the App Store. It's on Reddit. Ugh. Joker Poker Balala. It's awesome, dude. It's the new hot game. You gotta play it. Joker Poker Balala. Have you played Blotro? Yes, I don't like it. Or at least I don't think I like it. It's just not for me. No more. I think that like I have since kind of grown out of my phase of doing roguelikes and whatnot. Just because I just find the tedium of it to now just not really inspire me to want to play them much nowadays. I don't know. First it was Blotro, then it was Dead Cells, and now it's Binding of Isaac. I just don't really want to play them. It's like I used to have a lot of time to play them, but now I just simply don't. And by time, I mean I have all the time in the world. I could play them comfortably whenever I need to. But meh. It's like, oh, if you fucking do 15 billion things and then do a triple backflip and then suck yourself off, you can get yourself the coolest item in the game. It's like, I don't want to do all that. I don't know. Moop Scream had an animation? Yes, it did. I believe so. Was it the, oh, I have a question. Was it the, neon white one, or was it the, it was either neon white or it was, Spooky's house. That was Moop Scream. I think it was Spooky's house, correct? Go. Get along just fine. And if I make it to the orb in time, I caught these two chuckle fucks, I can do this. Wow. There we go, okay. Now we can do this. Pretty cursed, eh? Ugh. Flip, perfect. And then do a little bit of this. Come on, there we go. Perfect. Pretty good rank too. Almost beat mine. Sweet. Spooky's house is the one that I made. I see. So fucking I remember, how the hell am I gonna get up to that big ass tower or something like that? How the hell am I gonna get up to that big ass tower? That sounds familiar. You're referring to like an old moot bit of some kind? Because I think I remember that. Anyways, I'm doing this level on standard. Oh, scary. Instagram was top tier clip. The gutter reaction and true figure voice can't be matched. Yes, I do agree. I think that... See, here's the thing. I wasn't... The big thing that really separates that from all the rest of the clips is that I genuinely forgot that Frenzy shows up in that room. Like, completely forgot. And I don't know how I completely forgot. Because it's like the most recognizable room they can show up in. So to me, I was like, oh, they're probably not going to show up here. Or I didn't even think that. I thought, this is just a normal room. I'm going to walk through. And there shouldn't be any enemies. And then I just genuinely forgot that that is in fact a enemy that can show up there is Frenzy. What am I doing with this? Up. Did I just get a hitless? I think I got a hitless. Were you 14 or something? Or I was 14 at 4. Yeah, I was definitely in my teens around that range. I want to see when that was though, because that might have been when I was 18 or some shit like that. Ancient times. Oh, I thought I did that hitless. Barse. Tower thing was an old Datamol prototype animation. Huh. Preview best in Datamol. Oh, and I see you're talking. Okay. I misread that whole conversation. So I think that's everything on this save file. Let's see. Harmless. Done. Lenient. Done. Standard. Done. Violent, I don't think. Violent done. Oh, shit. Okay, the brutal is gonna have to take a back seat for now. But I think I did everything on that save file. Let's check this one just to be safe, because I think I did everything here, but I just want to be double sure. Okay. On standard, yep. And on violence, yes. Okay, what about the encores? Did I... Okay, thank God it's not going to give you a tooltip every time. Do I have to do these on previous ranks as well, I wonder? No, I think they're P ranks all the way. How did I get a 605 on that? Sheesh. I must have popped the fuck off. And then I don't think I did the second. Oh, I never did those on brutal. Oh, yeah, full house. Okay, so I haven't done them on brutal. I'm just gonna like triple check and make sure that I did everything on these save files. Okay. Also getting rid of that little notification on every thing is gonna be good. I seriously have not done these on brutal? That doesn't sound right. I absolutely have done 0-E on brutal, at least on one of these files, maybe. I'll have to check. Okay, so I need to do harmless, lenient, but only 2 of them. Standard. Why is standard cut off so late? Huh? What the fuck? That is weird. And only half on Huh? So why is it like that? Something's weird. Something's really weird. That's very odd. Okay. And then did I do everything on brutal here? No. Something is awry. And I did an S on violent? Huh? I seriously need to fucking get my brain checked or something, because I swear I did all of these. Did I do this on violent? No! I didn't do that on violent! What? And then let's see. On violent, I did all of that, which makes sense. So on standard. Did not do everything on standard. Didn't do everything on lenient. Didn't do everything on harmless. That is so weird. Why are some of these A ranks? That makes, like, no sense. Huh. That is very odd. Okay. Strange. Did all these on brutal. Oh, yeah. Like a fucking gamer. That is so weird, though. I don't think I did P-2 here. No, but can I just show off real quick? Can I brag for half a second? Please don't get rid of my fucking thing. Hold on. No, okay. There it is. Look at how beautiful that is. It's beautiful. P-2 on brutal. Oh! Oh, it's awesome. Oh, it's so awesome. Wish I could have to do this on any other difficulties. I would imagine so. These are all before that. Okay, that is very weird. So I need to do, like, very specific levels on very specific difficulties on very specific areas. Let's start from the bottom and work our way up, I guess. Lenient has these 2 levels. We'll just clean these up real quick, I guess. Alright, that's when the sharpshooter was getting OP. Oh, yeah, no. I remember those days fondly. I mean, it still kind of is, I would argue. Okay. I'll tell you what, I've been going for about 2 hours and my voice is getting kind of rough. I think I want to wrap up this level and the next one, and then I kind of want to stop from there. Because I have been playing ULTRAKILL for 2 hours on live stream, and, like, 6 hours today. Like, I am ultra kill pilled today. Another recording might be brutal, but I low-key kind of don't want to be brutal. Not ever, but just not right now. Beautiful. He's learning. He swapped to the rocket launcher instead of the shotgun. Or opposite way around. He's not learning. He's a fucking idiot, actually. Killed this man instantly. Alright. How he just also didn't fire any fucking points during that. That was pretty cool. Dude, I'm losing it so fast. Oh my god. Okay, let's see. Hey, you guys want to see a cool little trick? I'm sure people already know about this by now, but it's like a reference. And it just loops. The secret ultra kill mirror tech. Yes, I can show off how to do that after we beat this. My guilty pleasure is dashing into those fucking lasers despite them literally having the prefix of cannot dash through. Oh, I thought I could hit that. That would have been lit. I actually did manage to get an ultra ricochet shot like that. I just pushed that dude in the ceiling. I remember getting ultra kill ricochet, ultra ricochet shots like that, and hitting two sentries at the same time. Crack cocaine. It is so fucking satisfying to pull off. Oh, really? No magnets on the ground. Shit. Damn, I do shit at this room. But you're running, bitch. Let's do this, and then boom. I should have Providence Laser if I have it. I do that so fucking much. I am an asshole when it comes to that because I just don't respect it. I see that it's coming straight towards me. I see exactly where it's going to end up and how to avoid it. Do I still dodge the wrong way? Yes. At 1,000,000% of the time. Go. Beautiful, beautiful conductor kill. Nice ass, bro. Where'd you get the ass store? Please stop attacking me. They started bouncing low when they coin bounced off an enemy. Really? That's so weird. Okay, so that does prove my theory. Alright, that's strange, because I knew that they, like, fixed that or something like that with the coin punches and whatnot. I didn't know it was an issue because I played the Archipelago and tried to cheese V2 like that. But, I tried to do that to V2 on the Archipelago, and it didn't let me do fraud. I did not know that was a glitch. I thought that was part of the Archipelago, so you couldn't cheese the boss. Nice balls, bro. Not if I take him. Goodbye, JoJo. Yes, I thought the coin bug was intentional, but it was sad because it killed my motivation to play the game. Interesting. I never used coin punches outside of V2. So wait, does that mean if I go in there now, is it so good to do that? Here, let's try that. Let's say, like, actually fixed it. Let's give that a shot. Okay, it seems like it's fixed now, thank God. Definitely not my fastest. In fact, what was my fastest? It was like 15 seconds, right? Jesus Christ, Moop, how did you do it? 16. 17 on a B rank. I don't think I'm ever topping that time. That shit was, like, insane. I probably could get it faster. If I did, like, core nuke strats to try and achieve momentum, but I think that's it. So, I said I was going to do 8-3. I don't want to. I'm so tired. Ugh. I want to get high and play more video games, but I, right now, need to rest my voice, because I have been talking for 2 straight hours, and I've been playing ULTRAKILL for 6 straight hours. When I booted up the game, I booted it up after a 30-second break, because I was like, I'm bored. I want to play more, but I want to do it on stream instead of on a Discord call. That's what I did. Thank y'all for watching. A lot of fucking new people here. Hope y'all had a great one. I think I'm going to be doing more of these, more live streams and stuff. Sorry that I said I was going to be doing more live streams this year and then didn't proceed to do them for 3 fucking months. But you gotta understand that I low-key forgot. And also, Arc Raiders turned from one of my most anticipated games to play more of to, dear God, if I don't uninstall this game right now, I'm going to lose it. So, yeah, there we are. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you all in whatever comes next, most likely, the Archipelago. Later.